This episode of Mink's Horror Show was brought to you by my Game With supporter, Dory Dabbles. Thank you very much for your ongoing support, Dory. You really fucking rock. Another month of support helps out a lot. It really does. So thank you so much, Dory. If you want to support me too, hit the support me link in the description. You can get customized shoutouts and other cool rewards. Give it a check if you enjoy my content. Anyway, let's get into this game, shall we? A game that really, really disturbs me. Hi guys, it's Minx here. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Minx Horror Show. Today, we're playing a game called Anatomy. A lot of people have recommended me this as something genuinely scary. I don't know if it is or not, but we'll see. It's very dark. I'll give it that. Like, unbelievably dark. Like, it should be illegal for a game to be this dark. So left click is open. We're in a house. There's some pretty weird pictures on the walls. What's the game? There's a game that where you're in a house like this. It was like pixel graphics. I don't know. Remember. Oh, what's this? A cassette and a cassette player. Let's have a listen, shall we?
In the psychology of the modern civilized human being, it is difficult to overstate the significance of the house. Since as early as the Neolithic era, humankind has defined itself by its buildings. Buildings for worship, buildings for socializing, buildings for protection, even buildings for the commemoration of the dead. But of all the structures that mankind has invented for itself, there is little doubt that the house is that which it relies upon most completely for its continued survival.
Okay, there is a tape and I had a door unlocked there. Oh, sure, I heard a tape. A door unlocked. That was an interesting little blurb about the house. This is the dining room. There should be a tape in here, right? I guess we go back and listen to the tape. So it's pretty weird so far. Not quite sure what to make of it.
The house is one of the key elements that separates modern humanity from its more primitive antecedents. No other creature goes to such lengths to create lasting, permanent shelter for itself, nor regards such shelters with such reverence and import. Why do human beings of our modern age foster this tremendous sympathy toward their homes? There are many reasons, of course, but perhaps it is due in some small part to seeing them as a reflection of ourselves.
There is a tape in the downstairs bathroom. I'm not really even unsure what... So it's talking about the importance of the house in, like, human existence? Very odd so far. Very abstract and unusual.
The anatomy of the house is such that this analogy is less superficial than at first it may seem. To carry it further, if we were to dissect a house as we might a human cadaver, we would find ourselves able to isolate and describe its various appendages and their functions in a decidedly anatomical fashion.
Okay, I get that.
There is even a fair number of direct comparisons to be drawn between those organs of a house and those of a human body.
There is a tape in the garage. The question is, how do I get to the garage? So, the house... Don't like that static, it's making me feel a bit uncomfortable. Was that there before? Oh god, it's so dark in here. The house is an analogy for the human body. So, like, each part of the house has a function to, like, provide food, I guess, in a kitchen and to sleep in a bedroom, and you can compare that to the anatomy of a human being.
For example, let us examine the living room.
Okay.
Often the dominant space of a house's ground level, as well as typically the center of activity in a well-populated home, the living room is very much the heart of the house. While a human heart circulates blood to oxygenate the body's extremities, the living room circulates people, activity, communication. It is the room most likely to be found beating, as active and vivacious as its name would imply.
Okay.
The comparison is only strengthened when we consider also that the living room is most commonly the room to contain the fireplace, making it additionally a locus of actual physical heat.
Okay. There is a tape in the living room. I'm really worried that something's going to jump on me, but I don't feel this is the sort of game that's going to have jump scares, if that makes sense. So far, this is really just unusual. Hang on, did the house move around there? No, it didn't. So the living room is the heart of the house.
It is easy to think of the kitchen and dining room as the stomach or digestive system of a house.
Yeah, like I said, that makes sense.
This comparison is tenuous. By contrast, the function and analog of a bathroom should be immediately obvious. The hallways and corridors of a house are its veins, providing circulation coursing throughout its frame. A staircase bears more than a passing resemblance, both physically and symbolically, to a spine. The windows of a house serve much the same purpose as eyes, and anyone who has ever rounded a bend or long drive and come suddenly face to face with a tall, dark manor will tell you that it is difficult to shake the impression that the house, through its lightless windows, is a creature capable of vision and intelligence.
So this house is alive? There's a tape on the stairs. Is this house going to be alive? I mean, presumably that is going to be what happens. Got the tape from the stairs. So far, really unusual. Like, I don't think I played anything like this before.
The bedroom is perhaps the room that most eludes direct comparison in this fashion. At a stretch, and allowing for a bit of poetic sympathy, it might be said that the bedroom is not unlike the human mind, or those parts of it which dictate thought.
That's quite a big stretch, if you ask me.
In the bedroom, dreams are dreamt, passions are ignited, epiphanies are experienced in cold sweat at early hours.
Put it that way.
In the bedroom is where people invariably spend the majority of their time, though comparatively little of it whilst conscious.
There is a tape in the bedroom. I'm guessing the bedroom is upstairs. This game costs $3 on itch.io, by the way. It's by a dev called Kitty Horror Show. They have quite a few games. I think this is the only one that might cost money. There might be another. Definitely interesting, though. I think I might check out some more titles by these if this one proves to be good. That said, it might be terrible. We'll just have to wait and see. Although I suspect it won't be. So far, pretty smart and interesting and different are words I'd use.
And yet, this analogy is an incomplete one, for obviously the mind is an exceedingly complex thing. If the bedroom represents the thinking, dreaming part of the brain, then it is the basement that represents those lower, unconscious parts. The basement is dark. It is buried. It is a place full of cobwebs where memories are stored. A poignant comparison, truly. Often the unnerving uncertainty that comes with considering the deeper aspects of the human psyche is not unlike gazing down at the swimming blackness pooled at the bottom of a basement stairwell. It is a place we spend our childhoods filling with monsters that will lay for years in patient silence. It is a place that, barring some specific errand, we seldom ever want to go.
I don't want to go to the base. I don't wanna. I don't want to. Oh god. Stay near the shelving unit. The static is getting worse, by the way, guys. It's getting... I noticed when I was listening to the tape just then, it was getting, like, markedly worse. This is in Unity, by the way, although it seems to have quite Quite unique assets I don't really recognise. Mind you, it could be too dark to recognise as well. Fuck me, this place is big. I'm really scared. Oh, I can run. Does that mean I'm going to have to run away from things? I'm always dubious when there's a run key in a horror game. Often means you have to run away from things.
Of course, this comparison, though appropriate, is a very heavy-handed one, and often the basement is little more than a storage space littered with the corpses of spiders and woodlice. While poets and psychoanalysts no doubt dread the thought of a dark basement, in truth, it is the bedroom, the waking mind, that place of dreams, that is actually the most frightening of all.
There is a tape in the master bedroom. The most frightening room of all. Wonderful. Not particularly happy about this. This is the master. It's really fucking dark in here. It's unbelievably dark and big in here. Oh, there's a cassette player here?
It is here, in the bedroom, that we are at our most vulnerable.
Oh, God.
Each night we shut our senses to the world for hours at a time, trusting in the house to keep us safe until next we wake. In this state of extreme vulnerability, we will spend something like 20% of our lives. Anything might stand beside us, watch us, keep us company until dawn, and we would never perceive it.
I don't want to turn around.
We can only pray that the house will not let such things carry on as we sleep. In this way, during these hours, the bedroom seems less like a mind and more like a mouth. For it is here that the house is most likely to betray us. It is here that we place ourselves most at the
I'm
house's
so scared
mercy
right now.
and spend each night hoping that it will not bite down.
So, it looks like the game crashed as soon as the guy said that. Loading it up again. Some of you said it had, like, mechanics like I'm scared, so maybe it was meant to close. I don't know if that's true or not, but we'll find out. We're back in the house. There's a tape again. I guess we just play it again. I guess we... Hey, really?
In the psychology of the modern civilized human being...
Okay, that's more distorted than before. That was meant to happen.
Since as early as the Neolithic era, humankind has decided their dead. But of all the structures that mankind has invented for itself, there is little doubt that the house is that which it relies upon most completely for its continued survival.
Okay, that was freaky. There is a tape in the dining room. I'm not sure I want to do this. So it's going to be the same tapes, right? But things are gradually going to get out of hand? Okay, that's barely legible this time.
Why do human beings of our modern age foster this tremendous sympathy?
There's a tape in the downstairs bathroom. Waiting for there to be something else in one of these rooms. Genuinely quite unsettled right now. There is a... Where was next? I can't actually recall. Well, I thought it was in the lounge. But I'm wrong. That message just said all doors are unlocked, right? The front door isn't unlocked. Garage is unlocked. There's like no sound now. Do I try the upstairs bedroom? The spooky bedroom? It seems smaller than it did before. I don't know what to do. I'm feeling really nervous right now, guys. What the fuck is this shit? Do not like this. Do not like this one bit. Is that meant to be doing that? I can't fucking tell. Oh god, the static. I'm not really okay with that, to be honest with you. So far, all the scare has been delivered through sound. I'm gonna tape. Maybe that was the order. I can't remember the order of things happening, so, you know. Regardless, here we go. There's a tape in the living room. What the fuck happened there? I went around the big fucking loop of chaos. Close the door close, come on. That tape was glitching out on the desk there. Again, I don't know if that's meant to be happening or not. I'm gonna say it's meant to be happening. The game seems pretty self-aware.
It is easy to think of the kitchen and dining room as the stomach or digestive system of the house, though this comparison is tenuous. By contrast, the function and analog of its bathroom should be immediately obvious. The hallways and corridors of the house are like veins, providing circulation coursing throughout its frame. A staircase bears more than a passing resemblance, both physically and symbolically, to a spine.
This one's the most normal so far.
Serves much the same purpose as eyes. And anyone who has ever rounded a bend on a long drive and come suddenly face to face with a pale, dark manor will tell you that the house is a creature capable of...
Forget I said that. Something's happened in the room, by the way. The lights have brightened up a bit. I think. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really scared right now. I really don't like this at all. It was definitely the garage or the stairs next. I'm sure it was the garage or stairs next. Guess we're gonna go upstairs and see what's up here. Great. There's a floating tape above us there. That's fine though. I'm sure this is a nice tape. Let's listen.
The bedroom is perhaps the room that most eludes direct comparison in this fashion. At a stretch, and allowing for a bit of poetic sympathy, it might be said that the bedroom is not unlike the human mind, or those parts of it which dictate thought and imagination. In the bedroom,
I dream that there are teeth growing all over me, everywhere on me and in me, like cysts or bone spurs. They're loose, but I can't remove them because I have no hands.
What the fuck?
I look out through the bedroom window and I see a truck approaching. A young man steps out, approaches and enters through the front door.
Is that me?
His body is covered in swollen ticks the size of quarters. He's walking through the downstairs hallway and laughing. He begins urinating on the wall. He spits on the carpet. He's moving through the first floor, breaking and upsetting things. He goes to the basement and stands at the top of the stairs. I'm angry at him, so I slam the door and he falls down. I can feel his bones snapping.
Jesus Christ.
The ticks are bursting, oozing all black blood everywhere. I can feel him being ground up, dissolved and torn, splitting and shredding. I leave the door closed. I close my eyes and try to sleep. The teeth continue growing on me until there's nothing left of me but teeth and gums and sinew.
Oh, that's fucked up shit.
the basement is dark.
Very good. Holy shit, this is good. This is some good shit. Well, the basement just unlocked. And the game just closed itself. Let's have a look again, shall we? Loading it up again here, guys. I genuinely closed my eyes in real life, by the way, when I freaked out there. Just so you know. Well. I'm in the bedroom this time. That picture is new. There's weird graphical glitches everywhere. Like, the walls are alive, like hair growing out, I guess. I'm not very comfortable, I'm not gonna lie, guys. But it's okay. Let's listen. Great. Glad I remember where the next tape is. 'Cause it's not giving me much of a clue here, is it? Great. Insightful, I would say, actually. If I'm honest with you, little hairs growing out the wall monster things. Hurts. It's the upstairs bedroom next, right? Oh, fuck me. The house is definitely alive. I mean, I guess, obviously, that was something the game was talking about from the get-go anyway, but... Alright, it's not what I anticipated, really, there. This is the room with the other creepy... Is that a dick? I don't think it's a dick. It's like a big wad of flesh, though. I need to not listen to that anymore. It's still playing. I'm not sure it's ever going to stop playing. Found the next tape though. The house appears to be in quite a significant amount of pain. I feel sorry for it, but I'm also trying not to shit myself. Let's go downstairs and listen to this tape, shall we? I'm sure it's a lovely, lovely, beautiful audio experience. Play that jam, yo. Yeah, this is not none. In fact, I'd venture to say that it's spectacularly bum. Let's play this.
If we were to dissect the house, we would find organs and stomachs, brains and minds and eyes, teeth, dreams and memories and to mouth that will bite down.
I didn't move there, obviously, guys. Door sealed. Going down the basement again. I'm not okay right now. Like, legit, I'm not okay right now. I am so fucking scared. I'm so scared about what I might see and what I might hear. There appears to be nothing down here though. Just a bunch of fuck all actually.
There is an important distinction that must be drawn between the words dissection and vivisection. A distinction that would appear to be lost on you. Your purpose was to listen, and yet at every turn you have pried, you have prodded, and you have interfered. Have you not been paying attention? Did it not occur to you that as an organism existing within a greater organism, your intrusion would be felt? And still you harassed. And now, like the wayward spider who witlessly settles upon a sweeper's tongue, you will be swallowed. Because the truth is this. When a house is both hungry and awake, every room becomes a mouth.
Oh, fuck me. Inside this horrific living house. Oh, I saw it though, guys. A cassette tape. Well, the game closed again. Anything happening when we open it up for a third time? Can I move? I appear to be on the floor at the moment. Looks like I can't interact or move at the moment, just like playing some creepy footage.
What happens to a house when it is left alone? When it becomes worn and aged? When its paint peels and its foundations begin to sink? When it goes for too long unlived in? What does it think of? What does it dream? How does it regard those creatures who built it, brought it into existence only to abandon it when its usefulness no longer satisfies them? It may grow lonesome. It may stare for long hours into the darkness of its own empty halls and see shadows, and its heart may jump as it thinks, here's someone again, I'm not alone. And each time it is wrong, and the hurt starts over. It may haunt itself, inventing ghosts to walk its floors, making friends with its shadow puppets, laughing and whispering to itself at the end of some quiet cul-de-sac. It may grow angry. Its basement may fill with churning acid like an empty stomach, and its gorge may rise as it asks itself through clenched teeth, what did I do wrong? It may grow bitter. It may grow hungry. So hungry and so bitter that its scruples dissolve and its doors unlock themselves. While a house may hunger, it cannot starve. And so, in fever and anger and loneliness, it may simply lie in wait. Doors open, shades drawn, hallways empty, hungry.
Some really fucked up stuff. Really well done though, really just a fucking awesome game. I don't really know what to make of it overall, but just an amazing concept, genuinely scary, amazing use of sound. I don't know if this is the end, but looks like it could be. Can I move? I can't move, I can't look around or anything, I'm just like stuck with this screen. I wonder if it ends or if it's just going to keep going here. I'll give it a minute or two. But yeah, pretty phenomenal overall. Some amazing voice acting too. I'd love to bear to like... Static stopped. Where it calms. Now it's getting worse again. What the fuck? That was weird. I'm just staring at the screen. Like, so it looks like this is it, guys. This is where the game ends. Just with the tape like this, and it just doesn't stop. I do hope you enjoyed this video on anatomy. If you did, please consider leaving a like. If you enjoy my content, you want to help me out and support this channel, you can do so by hitting the game list link, the support me link in the description. That would be very much appreciated too. And hopefully you enjoyed. I'm a bit shaken up generally by that. That was a really scary experience and very well done. Very good. More Minx Horror Show to come very, very soon. You guys have a great day, and bye for now.